All right, today we are with Mr. Brad Connors, and we are talking specifically about a rewrite of the book, Fish Don't Clap, and really asking the question, why'd you go back and rewrite it?
Yeah, it's interesting, Matt, because not everybody does that. When I wrote Fish Don't Clap, I wanted it to be about people getting the best out of it. What I mean by that is, like, I didn't want people to say it's an I Love Brad story about Brad's so smart and you should see Brad, that kind of thing. I just wanted people to pick it up, read it, no matter what state they lived in, whatever country they lived in, and just think differently about that next phase of life or retirement. And so with the book being written already, the story works. Like, I have many people, numerous people that have decided not to retire at the same time. They've made different decisions after reading the book. It wasn't just a financial number or an age they hit. So that part worked really well. What didn't work well is how to put it in motion. So the book explains, it takes people through this fable, through this story. What I wanted to do is rewrite it and put a chapter at the back on how you'd put this in motion as an everyday client.
So to me, it sounds like you're doing some type of implementation play. Maybe the down and dirty, here's how you put the numbers together when it comes to retirement.
Yeah, and exactly, Matt. I've had people say, Brad, I've read this book. What's next? I don't live next to you. I'm in Missouri. Where should I go? What should I do? And if they read this revised edition, it's going to have some pointers in there, some tips in there, what they should be asking their financial advisor, what they should be looking for from their financial advisor, what it should feel like. Because we're not all created equally. Just because we carry a license and have some mutual funds or something doesn't make us equal. Like, it's the planning, it's the purpose of the financial advisor that matters. And so that's why I wanted to rewrite the book, Matt. I just want people to be able to put it in action.
So it's a good way to understand what you're trying to tell your audience is, here's a fable at the beginning, trying to understand the concept, and then here's the implementation when it comes to the end of the book and the rewrite.
Yeah, it's a chapter. There's also a couple, some changes maybe in the forward and some things like that. The crux of the book is still the fable, the story. And it's the purpose of getting people to retire to something instead of from. I help too many clients early on in my career that just want to retire, that they just want to retire from that job.
Yep.
What I want them to think about is retiring to that next phase of life. So the book does that. It's beautifully written. It does that. But once they say, now I've got that in my head, Brad, okay, now I want to retire to that next phase of life and I've got some of that figured out, now what do I do? And so I wanted to add some color and some purposeful color that they could go in and take a look at it, read it, and be able to put that into action. And so that's what the rewrite was all about.